Well, today I'm out at the dry lake bed again. No real purpose other than there isn't much time, and this is going to start filling back up as they're working on the overflow over here. They'll be done in about a month. So I'm going to get some exercise today. You never know what you're going to hit. No discrimination today. See what a pop can sounds like? Yep, she's working. I'm just gonna walk around for a couple hours. This one's pretty deep. And there we go, whatever that is. Looks like a leg to a... Huh. Maybe it's a time capsule treasure chest. Wow. What on earth? It looks like a rudder tiller or something for a boat. Let's dig all this out. Boy, this would be a nice display with an anchor. Come down here some more. This has got to be a wooden handle here. There it is. It's a tiller for a sailboat. Interesting. First one of them I've ever found. Tiller might not be the right word, but what else we got here? Look at this. Nice fishing lure. I like to get all the lead and melt them down. We do that during the winter. I was out one day just kind of doing this, but I was actually doing a grid search, so I was putting a good effort to clear, covering an area. That's when I came across that class ring. What do we got here? Oh, some little stainless steel, like probably used them for doing fish hooks and lines like that. Boy, those are in good shape. They must be like surgical stainless. Definitely a nice keeper. And a golf ball. Top flight. Top flight all the way into the water. And another golf ball. Either people like to just tee them off into the water to watch the splashers, or we got some really bad golfers out here. Every time you come out here, you get something new. Another pair of sunglasses, another pair of stainless pliers. Let's look down for the grunt. I found a golf ball, another golf ball. don't know what to think of that signal. Sounds really deep. Let's just keep walking. These clamshells here, they're hard when they're still fresh, and then when after they dry up, they just crumble so easily. Guess to dust we shall return. Got such nice words today on this gloomy afternoon. It's about 30 degrees out, wind chill's about 25. I need to get out of the house for a little bit, walk around. So I found 3 cell phones out here. They like to tie their boats off where the agitator, aerator would be. A bunch of them together on Sunday afternoons and just kind of have a little party area. Look at them. Wow. See, once these sunglasses fall down here, nothing touches them. And they don't get scratched. Can wash them up. And usually they're in pretty good shape. These are pretty cool. I've found some really nice name brand ones here. Most of the stuff I found today has just been by looking, not actually because of the metal detector. There's a low iron clear down in there. I still have a ring out here that I have not been able to find. Guess it's God's will that I don't. I thought it was a great opportunity that He was opening up for me to help somebody. And in return, I was able to help a bunch of other people. And so, yeah, I get frustrated and sometimes I get down. So we got a signal over there and we got a golf ball here. Let's see what our signal was. 48. Looks like part of a Frito. Yep, some trash down there. That trash I bet was 20 years ago. I was told that this was dredged back in the early 90s. I have no hard evidence of when it was, but I have found stuff I know that was dated back 20 years ago, like the wallet. So I know in 2000 it was still, you see it? Can you see it? Half of our ring finding is just visually looking. And a couple of my last recoveries with people have been just asking questions, communicating, and using my experience and working with them to get a recovery. I've done some ring recoveries where we never even pulled out the metal detector. Ground's getting a little more mushy out here. These springs I wish would dry up so I could go out there and metal detect those. Maybe that ring I'm looking for is out there. It may be that it's got to be 0 degrees out, and right at the last minute I go out into that muck and I find it. It isn't supposedly the area it's supposed to be in, but as I've learned in this line of work, things can be 180 degrees from where you were told they were at. none of the cell phones I've got was I able to get the SD card to work and return them to anybody. So I haven't actually returned a cell phone yet to anybody, even though I've probably found a half a dozen of them. I found some all flip phones all the way back to probably 30 years ago. Ooh, going against that wind, going back is a lot cooler. Got the fire going on at home. When I get back, I think I'll get some hot chocolate. The neat thing is you don't get a lot of trash signals out here. I see some rope there. Nothing, just a little piece of rope, nothing connected. Sometimes there's ski line adapters, anchors. I think I've pulled about 6 anchors out of here. Really nice ones too. I'm gonna come over here a little bit because I spy a golf ball. One day I just went from golf ball to golf ball detecting. Didn't find much other than golf balls, but just kind of fun. Having a ball today. Maybe I should title that. See, all this is broken down. A lot of people have been walking out here looking for stuff, picking up things, interesting things. Every time you come out, you see something new. A pair of sunglasses, a golf ball, boat anchor. I'm running no discrimination today. Ooh, 85, 86. This here sounds like it could be a quarter, but I also see some trash hanging around. So, in this clump here is what I'm looking for. There's some trash right there, but it's not metallic. So I'm gonna have to get my, oh, I think I see it right there. There it is. There it is. There's my quarter signal right there. What do you think we should donate all our money to this year? I've got kids that are just married. Some of them are doing college. Everybody can use some extra money. I wonder what we should do with it. Oh, look at this. Another quarter signal. This pinpointer allows me to narrow in on things. I see it right there. Anybody else see it? Right here. This lake is so hard on quarters. It just eats the plating off. I've only found one silver coin out here. It was a dime. I found more gold than I have silver out here, which is, I don't mind. I'm gonna probably post this video unedited, the whole thing. What else we got? Somebody is doing something out here. This is pretty deep. This is about, oh, if you look at the water line, we're looking at 6 to 8 feet deep here. Somebody got out here doing something. And this signal Could be a zinc penny. They deteriorate real bad in the lake. Since we found some other change around here, let's get the digger out. I can push the button, bring my sensitivity range in. So we're right in here. What do we got? There it is. Really corroded penny. Or I should say cent, because the U.S. has never minted a cent. I mean, the U.S. has never minted a penny. That was over there in Europe. We minted cents. We call them pennies, though, just because they were the lowest on the food chain for money. So you had the wheat cent, if you remember, the large cent. Now that was 51 cents out of there. Yeah, when's the last time you paid for something in $5.61? No, it was 61 cents. Well, this looks like another quarter signal. We might have gone up to 76 cents. There it is. Hold real still, see if you can see it. Right there. Another state quarter. I'm hoping we find, about around $500 worth of change this summer. So, well, somebody spilt on a jet ski here. I did find a wallet from a jet ski out here, but it was farther down that way. Let's just keep searching this area a little bit. See if they had anything else in their pockets. That was about 8 years ago, that change. That's about the depth of that class ring. Oh, everybody got? This is a strange signal. 90s, in the 90s. Pretty deep. Let's just do it. We're out here. Oh, I just hit something hard down there, about 8 inches down. Hear that? Whoa. I don't know what that is. It looks like part of a pole from a sailing mast. Oh, it's a piece of pipe. Some of it's eaten out there. It's probably a railing for a dock. It kind of looks like that. I'm going to leave that one be. Very high signal. It was aluminum, it looked like. Interesting 40 signal. I see it, blended right in. Stainless steel wing nut. Stainless steel rings up down in those 40s. Kind of out here also in hopes that maybe something weird happened, like a bigmouth bass caught that ring on the way to the bottom of the lake, and it swam off to another spot and pooped it out or died. I have no clue. I'm just out here brainstorming also while I'm detecting. Oh, looks like they're putting in a new dock out here, floating dock system. A lot of people have been doing work. He's been doing work on his seawall over there. I should probably go over and talk to him. There's a high signal. That could be a quarter. Let's get the digger out. I don't know. I feel something else down there. Feel a piece of pipe there. Thought it was kind of a longer signal, but it was rang up just about the same area as a quarter. So metal detecting is not, hey, I'm going to get a metal detector. I lost my ring. And that metal detector is only going to find what you're looking for. No, it will usually find everything but what you're looking for. There's my signal. So it's hit and miss. We have pretty good ideas what we're looking for, the signals and stuff like that. But when it comes down to it, you're not always certain. Right there was the same number as a quarter, but I could tell that it was longer than a quarter. A quarter would be a sharp, quick, nice crisp beat. That was a can over there. And that one just had a longer tone to it, so I knew the piece was a little bit longer. Well, it seems like somebody lost their flipper at one time. I'd like to find a couple pair of good flippers. There's a weird signal. 42 also. In that stainless steel range, foil. It's a big target, whatever it is, so. There it is. A bunch of foil, like from a barbecue. That blew in here. So, and that's when you go detecting the city parks. Oh, it's just solid trash signals. If you lose a ring in a city park and next to an eating area, oh, it's going to be difficult. This is a pretty good signal, but it's not too far from that foil. But out of curiosity, more foil right there. You can see the gold shininess of that dirty aluminum. Quiet over here. The silt is really thick. The water comes in down there, and this is thick. So something only 20 years ago could be buried 2 feet deep here. So that's why I'm out here doing this now, is because by the time they drain the lake again, I won't be able to find anything anybody's looking for. Another golf ball. We're doing this dot-to-dot golf ball. When it's a dry year and the ground cracks open, we have to keep that in mind when we're metal detecting. because somebody loses a ring. Oh, it should be right on the surface. Well, they could fall down in a crack, go down a foot or 2 foot. Maybe we cross this area and go to the other side. Nice and quiet. I wonder where it came from. Probably it was sitting here, and then it cracked open, and it finally fell down in there. Deep foliage signal. Yeah, I would just love to have a nice cold freezing spell come in. The ground's cracked open, let all this stuff freeze. I just don't know if the springs will freeze out there in the middle of the lake. Val, you get your wall all done? Looks good. Don't know when they're gonna ever drain it again, so now's a good time, huh? So I'm going to go with a fishing lure because I can see some of the rubber tail here. I'm not even going to get the pinpointer out. We'll take all this lead and we just melt it down into ingots and sell it. Yeah, I still got one ring out here I haven't been able to locate. And I found a guy's wallet from 20 years ago out there. He was kind of surprised when I rang his doorbell, asked him if he's ever lost anything in his life, and he's like, lots of things. Driver's license in it, credit cards expired in 03. And so it was beautiful. It was also a Eddie Bauer leather edition wallet. And usually when they put those names on stuff, it doesn't mean much, but it washed up good. All the stitching was in place. I washed everything up, returned it all to him. It's still functional. He said he had told his kids many times, don't ever take anything out on the water. And they were always like, yeah, whatever, Dad. Well, now he has video proof of me finding it, and he has all the items back. So, yes, I have a lot of anchors and glasses. Yes. I would like to, I was trying to get on the Facebook Pine Lake Association post, Facebook group, so then I could work with the association to get back items and items that I found. People would be like, hey, this one, that one. I found anchors where it's like they didn't even tie them to their boat. They just like threw them over the side and like, watch this. And, well, you know, Gracia So her daughter lost her college class ring out here. We didn't even know that at the time, but I got frustrated one morning, and I decided just to come out and do some easy area like I'm doing today. And I came across the ring, and I got that on video. And because of the community here, and some people talk to me, they talk to somebody else. Well, they asked me, did you find any treasure today? I said, well, not what I'm looking for. I did find a bucket lister, a class ring. Well, they told some friends, which told her caretaker, and she told her, and she's like, yes, 8 years ago. So she's a traveling nurse, actually, her granddaughter. And so she has it in her house, and when they get together for Thanksgiving or Christmas, Grandma's going to give it back. So yes, we came across a lot of stuff like that, and because of the community, we were able to, before we even got off the lake, I had the pictures and information of the engravings already on my phone. I was like, that was just awesome. So, you know, people, she's one of the admins for it. So, I got a few of their boat paddles back, and the one girl told me that they did have to cut a rope for an anchor because it got caught in a boat prop. And then 2 weeks later, not far from that paddle, I found a boat anchor 1.5 feet in the muck with the rope cut. What type of anchor did you lose? Oh, anchors, as in pearl? Just mushrooms? Yeah, I found a few of them, and I found more of the like triangular mushroom ones. They're like mushrooms, and they kind of have 3 like hooks, vinyl coated ones, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I found Oakleys in here, Ray-Bans, French glasses, just, and then the stuff sinks to the bottom and never gets touched. It's in good shape. 3 cell phones out in the center. I have not been able to get any of the SD cards to pull up. Usually the SD cards are good in the water. One flip phone with the antenna still up. So that's like a Pioneer Village special there. So yeah, I started the fireplace at home and cleaned the downstairs all day with the kids, and I said, I got to get out of the house now. This is less painful out in the cold than cleaning with the kids. Well, hey, if you guys come across anybody that that you hear is lost something or needs something to try to retrieve, I'm working it until the well, yeah. I've had a lot of calls lately, so I haven't been out here. I go all over Nebraska and parts of Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, and do recoveries. So right now with the cold weather, rings are getting loose fitting, a lot of that stuff. So we do that as much as we can. So, and then since this opportunity's only opened up to work with people here now, it's like hop out here. So I'm sure that's all going to fit in there. Well, take care. My name was Rob, by the way. Oh, some good friends. I don't really know them. I guess I shouldn't say friends, but they're just good people of the association here. I'm gonna walk down this way a little bit. You can spend a lot of time. You get a whole group of people out here metal detecting and probably never cover this whole lake. Some more of these clam shells. Ooh, what do we got there? That's a big pop can, chewed up by a boat prop. I did find one boat propeller here. As you can see, I'm using my mud boards. They just help with spanning the cracks. The lake also thinks I'm 47 pounds. gave up a lot of sugar and pop and stuff like that. I mean, I drink a little bit, but I was able to lose 30 pounds, and that helped out here. This is probably a pop can. Let's see how deep it is. I'm not going to dig 1.5 feet to find out. It's well, there it is. It's a nice lead anchor. A lead fishing weight. Talking to the people over there, they got me thinking about anchors. But yeah, till we take all the lead and then we smelt it down, and maybe I'll post some of the lead ingots for sale. Finding lead's better than finding trash. Even got another high signal, high 80, high 77, so I may have another piece of lead in there. A piece of a can. Oh, part of a fishing lure. This is an old one. Got the red and white on there. I got a lot of used fishing lures out of here. I can make a big collage. Maybe I'll see someday make a fish picture for the wall out of all just fishing lures and stuff. Well, these phones have lithium batteries in it. I'm using a phone all the time, and the lithium, when it gets cold out, they start losing their discharge capacity and everything, and I don't know, my phone may end up just dying. What do we got here? 50, 51. Raise my detector up. I lose the signal, so I don't think it's a big pop can. It's in this clump, and it's going to be a nickel. That's where a ring, this would have rang up nice as a ring too, because it's round. Rings up in the white gold range. So it was a good signal. I was like, wow, what do we have here? Well, we got some more. Looks like if I had to guess, I'd guess a quarter. Yep. There she is. Somebody was out here swimming. Coming off to these docks and stuff is a good spot. People come out here and swim. Who wants to walk all the way over to the swimming beach when you can just jump off your dock? That reminds me, somebody was telling me a story about somebody maybe losing something off that white dock over there, so maybe we'll wander over that way. Just don't understand why I can't find that ring over there. It's baffled me. I'm having a hard time myself letting that one go. I didn't think it would be simple, but I just didn't think it was going to be impossible. What are your thoughts? I mean, what could happen to a ring? You think a fish could really grab it? I mean, that fish would have to be right there. See it on the way down. Here's a fishing lure. bag's getting a little full, a little heavy. Might need to drink my water out of it. I see a golf ball. This one's old. Look at that. I don't know what brand that is. It's not even white anymore. All-Star. Sniper All-Star 300. There's a golf course clear on the other side of those houses over there. So I think people just like to watch them splash out here. Take all the old golf balls and just tee them off. I was like, oh, I hear something there. Everybody see it? It's a yummy fishy. If you were a fish, would you eat that? Oh, yeah, that looks like a gummy worm. Today, there's only been one area that I would have really needed my boards, where I was walking out there earlier. I could feel it getting soft under the boards, but I don't have to worry about twisting an ankle in the cracks. Right now, this doesn't pay workers' comp. I wish that I could do recoveries full-time. I wish I could create smiles for people by returning their items that they thought were lost forever. Continuing that story behind their items, like wedding rings and other things like that. But as the Lord has it, I'm out somewhere else working. Oh, it's a 22 grunting. I don't know. Be my luck, it's a big gold down there. Starting to feel the effects of it getting chilly out. $46. Stainless steel range, gold range. It didn't sound like a round like a ring. Yeah, some sort of piece of copper. Interesting. You never know what you're gonna find. Haven't found any like animal bands from like ducks, geese, or whatever they put them all on. That'd be kind of cool to find one. I haven't found any rings on bones yet. What do we got there? Look at that. Should we free him? Free Willy! Blah, blah. It's another gummy fish. There's something got a bite out of him there. Over here we have part of a, looks like a old karaoke type machine. There's a capacitor down there. Never seen a capacitor before to know what it gave a signal wise. Capacitor is, ooh, look at that. Is that a murder weapon? Ooh, I can make clickbait for my video now. Lemon yellow. What do you think? Think that one's been in there a while? Still pretty sharp. This is why you don't want to go barefoot out in the lake. stuff I've seen out here. Knives and sharps, and I found a pack of razor blades out here one day. That looks like a piece of wire. Oh, it's fishing string and hook. I was just saying about going out in the water. Yeah. They make fishing hooks out of pretty cheap metal, so if your line breaks or that hook stays in a fish or something like that, he gets away, it will rust out pretty quick. Look at that tractor. Seen better days, huh? Just at the extent of my pinpointer range, so there it is. I think it's a lead weight right there. There it is. It's more lead. Haven't got a lot of lead out of this lake. We give off good signals, though. If we get another cold day, I'm gonna have to sort through all the stuff that I've gotten out here and then melt the lead down. Sounds like a quarter signal, but it seems bigger than it. Yes. Wow. Big piece of looks like aluminum from a fishing net, I bet. I'm gonna see if this is, I think this is just a rope from broke off. Yeah. That's a big can right there, a big can right at the top. See that? So what I do is I get my hit. I can raise my detector clear up here. If I can get a signal clear up there, I know it's a big target like a aluminum can. Oh, piece of garbage. This place here is just full of garbage. If I had to do a ring recovery while in the water here, it would be painful. There's like construction debris. Pop cans, aluminum cans everywhere. Wow. Is this a chewed up pop can? What do I got here for a signal? Let's see. Let's take this big clump out. Scan it again. Yeah, let's part her open. Which half? It's in this half. If you chose this half, you're a winner. Which half now? And that's how you do it. It's a beautiful signal. Nice color too. But Coors Light cap. trash. I have no doubt if I swung across that ring I'm looking for, I would have found it. I just have not been lucky enough to swing over it yet. I don't know if you just get a glimpse of how, you know, my pinpointer is 8, 9, 10 inches long. And it will go all the way down there and sit flush with the top. These cracks are up to a foot deep. Which is why these boards really help. Look at that. What's that? Whoa. A tire iron. Bet that came from them over there. I'm just going to toss it back in their direction. Ain't nobody changing their spare tire, changing their tire out on their boat, I don't think. I see another golf ball, so we're going to detect from golf ball to golf ball. I've even walked this area before, and every single time I see more golf balls. Things keep crumbling. Oh, I stand up and I see another one. Then I looked around, I see 2 more. 3 more. Whoa. If you're a golfer, get a hold of me. I got a lot of golf balls. Then I can't stop picking them up. Oh, I see a pair of, do you see them? I said a pair, now you know what I'm talking about. Pair of sunglasses. Oh, they broke. They are very brittle. Very brittle. Oh, how brittle they were. Oh my. Very brittle. I'm like full of golf balls. Then I turn around and what do I see? I see golf balls. Golf balls everywhere. 3 more golf balls here, 4 more, 5 more, 6 more. I'm just gonna put the detector down right now. Grab some golf balls. Uh-oh. Then go back get my detector and detect and get those other, I'm getting those other 6 golf balls I see the other way. Anyway, I've got golf balls. Just look me up. I'll give them to you. This is crazy. I just haven't seen so many. Golf balls out in the wild. This is wild. Somebody's port light for their boat. 1 more golf ball. There's a Nike one. Here's a Nike and a Pinnacle. And another something. And another one. Those sunglasses were brittle. Those were the first pair that I've ever had that were that brittle. I touched them and they disintegrated. I saw something over here. I'm going to see what type of signal it reads up. An old bottle. About a 10 on the scale. Nice iron grunt. Little nut driver. Okay. Let's walk down this way and grab a bunch of golf balls, and then we're gonna head back towards the car. Easy. Oh, it's more interesting than just going out walking for exercise. You get to bend down, take home some more stuff to fill your garage up. Another one here. Another one here. I don't think these can come from the golf course. They have to be somebody just teeing them off into the water. Well, I accidentally hit pause on my video, but I'm gonna head back to the car. If I find anything good on the way, I will add it to the end of this video. Take care, y'all. Well, I'm back at the car. I accidentally hit the stop button on my phone. I got a whole bag of golf balls, all sorts of stuff from this trip. So, hope you enjoyed that video. It was some nice exercise, getting out, getting some fresh air. A little chilly, but I think summer's definitely over.